Alright, hello my friends. It's been exactly, okay, not exactly, 2 weeks since I got my tongue split, and honestly it's really good. I think I've pretty much managed to talk normally for the most part, unless I'm talking extensively for a long time. My tongue sometimes gets tired, like now when I'm talking more than usual. But other than that, I think I got talking down. I think sometimes I listen back to my video and I'm like, geez, that lisp is horrible, but I'm still learning to move it independently. I think maybe it'll come with time, practice, but I don't expect it to be like, you split it, you can do it. So just need to figure that out. Maybe my tongue's too short. I don't know, I'll keep trying. I do want to talk about something I noticed. I think a lot of people do talk about how poo-poo the healing process is, but I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. I'm pretty tolerant to pain, and I've seen other people say that as well, that they're tolerant to pain, but that the healing process was a complete bitch. And I really was like, oh, I'm different, I can handle pain. No. You're literally getting your tongue split in half, and I will tell you, the days with my stitches in, okay, day 1 and day 2 weren't particularly bad. I didn't eat a lot though, I didn't drink a lot. I tried, but I didn't really feel hungry, and I think that backfired on me, because you should eat when you have the time, even if it's little. My I don't know what to call him, my artist, I guess it's an artist, body modification artist. I don't know what to call him, so I'm gonna call him my artist. He did say, like, when you can eat, try to eat. Little goes a long way. Same with water. I didn't get enough water and I was taking painkillers. I was super nauseous day 3 and 4 and 5. Day 5 was when I was able to take it out. 1 and 2 weren't bad. I got sleep. I actually slept more than usual because I wanted to let myself get as much rest as I felt I needed. So I did get extra rest on day 1 and day 2. 3, 4, and 5 were extremely miserable for me. Smoothies were giving me the ick. I got baby food. The baby food was making me feel nauseous and also kind of giving me the ick, and I wanted to throw up after eating. I don't know if it's because I haven't been eating much, especially with smoothies. I don't think I have the nutrients that I need for day to day. That's why I bought baby food on day 3. I don't know if it was like a shock to my body or something, but I became nauseous and I actually threw up on day 3 and 4 and even 5. It was not a good time for me. I was barely getting any water. So I think if you're going to get your tongue split, to get baby food beforehand. You're not going to want to go out, so get baby food. And my artist recommended the squeezy types, but what I did was I just kind of squeezed it to the back of my throat. Drink as much water as you can. Again, little goes a long way. I just drank like tiny little sips, but even then it was like I didn't want it. I've seen some people say they use like a spray bottle, spray back to the back of your throat. I think maybe if I did that, that would be a little easier, but I didn't. Drooling started for me, I think, day 3. Well, I was drooling day 1 or 2, but it wasn't crazy. Day 3, 4 was like no sleep, 3 hours of sleep if I could get any. Yeah, I just couldn't. There was too much drool and I didn't want to drool on. I tried sleeping with like a blanket and drooling onto the blanket, and it was so uncomfy and I felt disgusting. Like, my breath didn't really smell. I think I did a pretty good job taking care of like I think because like I put all my food to the back of my throat, my tongue wasn't really getting covered and stuff, and I gargle, or like not gargle because you can't really gargle, do that after every time I ate, kind of flush everything out. So yeah, my breath didn't smell horrible. I'm sure it did smell, but I didn't sleep. I couldn't eat really. It was at that time I thought this was the worst experience of my life, but now I'm like, that wasn't so bad. I could have done like another day. No, it was not fun. But also because I love to sleep, so yeah, I basically just stayed in bed all day. That's not true. I edited some stuff, scheduled some stuff for, I was able to do that day 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, I was just drooling, running to the bathroom, spitting. I think day 4, I just had a plastic bag that I carry around and just drool into. Taking my stitches out wasn't fun either. It hurt, but once it was out, it was like instant relief. The drooling stopped. Actually, there was like a thing of regrowth, kind of like, so imagine this is the tongue, and because the tongue heals so quickly, I have like a little thing of regrowth like this, and it was like kind of tight, so when I coughed or like sneezed, I felt like the tension or something, and then I threw up after taking my stitches out, and it felt like my fucking tongue exploded because that regrowth ripped, and it was just blood for a little bit. The thing is, with blood in the mouth, it looks like a lot because it's mixing with spit, but I'm not sure if like, it just looked pretty scary. It was a lot of blood, especially mixed with my spit. But I just put some gauze, let it and then it stopped. And then I got the best sleep of my life. I was so happy to talk, was able to eat normal food that day. If you've been wanting to get your tongue split, you should do it. The 4 or the 5 days are temporary. Swag is forever. No, I was just kidding, but I will just say it was really helpful to be distracted for day 3, 4, and 5, just watching videos, TikTok and stuff. I used the freaking YouTube TV free trial to just binge Ghost Adventures while still scrolling TikTok, which is probably not good for my brain, but it worked and I'm super happy now. Sorry this took so long. I just kind of wanted to talk about the whole process before getting into everything. Now I'm going to show you the day-to-day videos I took, like progress videos. There will be like stitches and stuff, so if you're uncomfortable with that, I advise you to click out, or I don't know, just be advised there's going to be pictures of my tongue when it was in stitches, right before my tongue split. Got my tongue split. Home. It hurt a lot. And I was in pain. The tip of my tongue feels super tingly and sensitive and hurt, but other than that, it's okay. Day 3, this is such a bad angle. It was hurting a lot last night. I was so hungry. I was up at 2 a.m. My tongue was hurting, so I took some Tylenol. I got so nauseous because I was hungry, so I ate a smoothie. And then I couldn't sleep because my tongue still hurt, so I ordered some baby food. I took my Tylenol, or I went back to sleep after I bought baby food, but I was feeling so much, and it was so annoying because I kept spilling out, and I'd be waking up with, ew, bitch, or like I'm swallowing it, but it hurts. So yeah, I woke up this morning, took my medicine, got my baby food, ate a pack. They're like a squeezy ones. So I squeeze it in the back of my throat, and I feel much better now, but it was bad before I ate. I think because the smoothies I was having was just one fruit, soy milk, and protein powder. So I got baby food to hopefully get the nutrients and vitamins that I need. And I feel so much better after eating just one. I'm trying to keep my tongue as clean as I can, because it'll gross me out if I get like a layer of shit on it. I had a really bad night yesterday. I couldn't sleep because so much food. Also, like, I was feeling nauseous. I think I'm not eating enough with my painkillers. So I threw up, and yeah, I'm feeling like shit. But tomorrow is gonna take out the city, so I'm so hungry. Thinking about all the food I want. All day and all fucking night. Fuck. If I took out my sushi, and instant relief, honestly. Now I just have to learn how to talk. Eating is interesting. It keeps falling in between my tongue. I have to scoop it out because I don't know how to use it. I've just been moving it up. But other than that, my tongue's still a little sore. This is really sad. I keep getting stuck in his head. Skills. I'm literally still eating. It's been like 20 minutes. Eating this fucking tiny little bitch. And I'm eating in front of me. so that I can eat my food and move it. It felt so good to drink water too, because it was so hard to drink water. But yeah, it felt good to drink water because I was so thirsty. Like I could only drink little sips at a time. But when my stitches came out, I was like chugging this shit. Marshy moment. Marshy moment. Look there. You freak. Oh yeah. Oh. Marshy moment. Okay. So it's still day 5. I basically got eating down pretty well. I think talking is a lot better for me now. Still need to practice some words. Other than that, everything's feeling good, looking good. Like my tongue is still a little swollen and the tips are especially sensitive. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. We're doing a good job, and yeah, still gotta practice talking. I'm gonna talk more. But other than that, yeah, I'm having a fun time with my tongue. I love it so much. It's so cute. I have 2 little tongues in my mouth, man. I can't wait for my tongue to like not feel so sensitive. The feeling isn't necessarily painful, but it's not a good feeling. It kind of feels like, sorry, I'm playing a leak. It kind of feels like when you put ice on it, it's like that tingly, kind of itchy, numb feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel very nice. It's nighttime of day 6. I just showered. I washed all my sheets, pillows, blankets, because I drooled on them, and the smell of drool and like it just gives me the ick. I'm disgusted. Any smoothies, I'm a fucking vomit. The smell of my spit, I'm a fucking vomit. But my tongue is healing well. It still feels really sensitive on the tip and in the middle. You know how when you cook eggs, it's like the white part is really white. It looks like that in the middle. I don't know if it's like regrowth or it's healing. And I've been brushing my tongue, but there's this one spot that stays kind of gross. I don't know if that's also healing, but but other than that, I've pretty much learned how to eat without shit getting stuck in the middle. And I've learned to like maneuver the food around my mouth. I ate tteokbokki today. Still learning to say some words. But I'm super happy. Feels super cute and cool. But I was crying so much on night of day 4 because I was just so miserable. I'm so happy now that I can eat and sleep and I'm not a drool monster. I went to bed at like 10 last night and then woke up at like 11:30. Bruh, I didn't even wake up any time between that. Slept so good. But yeah, we'll see if my tongue's any better tomorrow. I've been like trying to do stuff with my tongue but again, it's still sore. But it's a little hard for me to tell if like I'm touching, like where it's touching. Like, I don't know if it's because it's so sensitive, but it's kind of hard for me to know if like the inside of my tongue is being touched or the outside. But that's like my only complaint right now, but I'm sure I'll learn through the days, and hopefully, yeah, I'll be learning lots of cool stuff. Good night. Day 7. It's looking a lot better. Still got that egg shit going on, but other than that, I think everything's pretty good. Still tingly. So happy. Alright, I'm gonna keep updating you guys, I guess, until the tingliness goes away, but I'm taking my ass to bed. Good night. Day 8, still the tips are sore, but under my tongue's feeling a lot better. Still learning to say like words that start with TH and stuff. I'm a little bit spitty, but other than that, it's smooth sailing. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. There's still egg whites under my tongue, but it's not like hurting. I started to like be able to scoop stuff that's stuck on my teeth. Yeah. Day 8. Yeah, still got that eggy thing going. I feel tingly, but other than that, I think, you see I spit, that's also what I'm dealing with lately. Like, I've been spitting a little, and like sometimes I'll notice that I'm leaking. But I'm sure that'll pass. But other than that, I think everything's fine. I'm probably not gonna do daily updates like this. I still have a lisp, especially when I need to talk more. But honestly, that's not a problem. Like when I got my tongue pierced too, I had a lisp for like a couple days. My whole tongue got cut, so understandable that it's lasting a bit longer. I've been sleeping hella good too. Also, something weird, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I used to have a problem with mouth breathing. Like all day, every day, I used to breathe with my mouth because I have really bad allergies that stop me from breathing from my nose. And getting my tongue split has fixed that problem, which is like, why and how? But that was cool because I'm happy about that. But it's weird. Why did that happen? But yeah, I will see you guys in the next update, which will probably be a while from now. Now that you reached the end, yeah, that was the day today. I know I probably repeat myself a lot about the days, but it's important to know, like, it's definitely something to keep in mind if you're considering getting your tongue split. Like, those 3 days in particular were extremely horrible in my opinion, and it's not a good feeling, I guess. So be prepared for that. Get your food ready, get your little comfy spot ready. yeah, it's good to just take it easy for, I would say, the whole next week. Yeah, you split. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Even if you're not considering a tongue split and you're just curious, thank you for watching. I probably will do like maybe like a 1 year update or something smaller. But yeah.